Oh shit, here we go again. Hey, it's Skay here, and welcome to Shinobi 2 on the PlayStation 2. Again. Now, if you've been looking at the VODs on this channel, this is not the first time I played this game. The difference being is, those times it was live, this time it's pre-recorded. The reason for that is because the boss fight at the end of the game is complete nonsense. It's difficult because something's difficult, and then it's difficult because your mechanics in your game literally don't work how they're supposed to. So this is going to almost look a little bit like a speed run, especially on the level part. Just because I look like I know what I'm doing compared to all the other runs that you've probably seen on the live stream VOD. It's not perfect, but it's way better. I didn't want to spend hours of your time trying to redo the boss over and over and over again because I respect your time, and I didn't think it would make good content, which is why this video exists and not a live stream of me suffering through the boss fight even more than I did in the VODs you've already seen. Big
How do we extend it a bit the 1v3 status?
Oh crap, the combo didn't work. If this game had something I could use as a pseudo teabag button, I would fucking use it so much. Is it useful? No, but it makes me feel good, damn it, with all the bullshit going on.
Oh god, help us. You make sure this is all recording correct.
Mm-hmm. I already checked everything.
Okay.
What happened before was it was recording in the wrong format. That's why nothing worked as intended.
Okay.
Like, it was saving files, but they were not video files. And I couldn't even convert them either, so I was like, whoop, this is a bust. Or did I get it?
All those hours and you win one time.
Where's your friend? There we go. This is the part where things can start going horribly wrong. Ow. I don't know who started the trope, but that is a very ninja thing to do, to have like furniture and ladders on the walls and stuff like that. I don't know where the trope came from, but supposedly it's supposed to be a thing that ninjas did to like confuse people who broke into places they weren't supposed to.
I've never heard that before in my life.
It's not that the rooms rotated, it's that they would literally just like stick lamps and chairs on the walls and stuff like that to fuck with their enemies. But as I say, I don't know if it's an actual thing or just something that someone made up. Because the whole thing with ninjas is, ultimately they're just like hired gun mercenaries, except guns weren't really a thing yet.
Pretty much just assassins, technically.
Yeah, pretty much assassins. I'm in trouble. How are you still alive? If anything's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong on the part that I refer to as the climb. Which I think happens after this hallway. Yep, the climb is literally after this group. Really? Here we go. Here come the bullshit. The main thing I'm worried about is the top, because normally I have 2 scrolls and I've only got 1 now. Because I used it on the other room.
Uh-oh.
I gotta try and keep the red meter up, because otherwise that will work like poison. Gotta try and avoid taking too many hits, because when I get to the top it's gonna be a pain in the ass, because I can't leave that fight, I have to do it. Oh, that was nice of him, he killed himself. I consider it. Nope, not fighting that. Not fighting that. Not fighting that. Here we go. What was that lock on? What the fuck was that? Now for the actual fight.
Yes. Now first try
Now
this
for
one.
the actual nonsense. Although before I go any further,
Do not understand the forces with which you are dealing. I call down the power of the heavens. I call forth the icy touch of death.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You are too late. Hand over Akuji.
Wish the rest of the fight was that easy. Sometimes that happens when I try and do the kick, but it's the wrong angle, so the kick doesn't come out. Because you do the guard break kick the same way you do the upswing in Devil May Cry.
I call down the power of the heavens. I call down the power of the heavens.
1, 2, 3.
I call forth the icy touch of death. I call down the power of the heavens. I call forth the icy touch of death. I call forth the wrath of the earth.
I haven't had a single good hit yet, this has all been chip damage.
I call forth the fires of hell. Spirits of the netherworld.
That's probably the hardest one to avoid, I think. Because you have to see where he is to get the angle right. It is possible to get behind him when he does that, but it's very risky, the timing. I do think they designed this boss fight on purpose to last for ages, based on the grade I got last time. Because it almost becomes like an endurance test as well. Because there are parts where you can't be aggressive, you have to be defensive and get your health back up. Ah, you're pain in the ass, goddammit. Missed. Wasn't close enough. Like, I swear, if I ever come across someone who's like, oh, I played Dark Souls and all the Dark Souls games, they were easy, I would just say to them, like, okay, if that was easy, play this game then. See what you think. They will be so mad. They will be too busy getting mad at the lock-on and the camera. Excuse me? Excuse me? Finally. It's just really easy to make a couple of mistakes on this game, and then they just start wailing on you, and then it snowballs and snowballs and snowballs, and before you realize it, you're virtually dead. Not what I wanted to press, god damn it. Oh yeah, I also saw a video for the hardest difficulty on this. On that one, it seems to spawn more enemies, but the upside to that means you can one-shot the boss if you're really good.
What is it, like a max combo or some shit? What the hell?
Yeah, what you have to do is you would have to get all the enemies in a kill state and then hit him when he's weak. But you have to do it really freaking fast. Yeah!
I call forth the fires of hell.
Another trick I've learned since doing this fight is I'll sometimes rotate around in circles and just lightly tap the camera just to adjust it to check. Once again, because I have to. It's the only way to keep up with what's going on.
Spirits of the netherworld, obey your master. I call forth the fires of hell. I call down the power of the heavens. I call forth the wrath of the earth. I call forth the wrath of the earth.
How the hell did I miss that?
Spirits of the netherworld, obey your master. I call forth the fires of hell. Spirits of the netherworld, obey your master. touch of death.
I wish there was a guaranteed way to make him do the melee, because then I would exploit it every time.
I call forth the fires of hell.
Shit!
I call down the power of the heavens. I call forth the icy touch of death. I call forth the fires of hell. I call forth the wrath of the earth. Spirits of the netherworld, obey your master. I call forth the fires of hell. Spirits of the netherworld, obey your master. I call forth the wrath of the earth. Spirits of the netherworld, obey your master. I call forth the fires of hell.
Oh my god, hit him!
I call forth the fires of hell. Spirits of the netherworld, obey your master.
What the fuck is going on?
I call forth the wrath of the earth. I call forth the fires of hell.
Fuck.
I call forth the fires of hell. Spirits of the netherworld, obey your master. I call forth the wrath of the earth.
Yo! Let's go!
Fuck yes.
Flashy finish as well.
Please tell me you're recording.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
12 minutes that time instead of 18.
Shit.
Among the last of our kind in this world. Why do you still?
Never again. Did that shit twice because the first time didn't fucking record. You fuckers. To the person who made the targeting system and the camera in this game, I hate you. Character designs are okay for a PS2 game, but oh my god, never again. Never again. B rank? I got A rank last time, but it took me longer. What the hell? Your grading system makes no sense.
That's 23 minutes for that run as well.
What I don't understand is Sega back then seemed to think this character was way cooler than he actually was. And respect, they tried to keep the Shinobi brand alive, I suppose. But, oh man, serious problems with this game. I would hate trying to play it on a Dreamcast controller, because this was probably originally going to be a Dreamcast game. I don't know what else to say really, except that I don't have much desire to play the sequel. I might do a little bit of research and see just how evil it is. If it's easier, I might possibly consider it, but otherwise, no way, Pedro.
Just need a little review about it.
That is still one of the worst boss fights I've ever had to deal with, though. The game, because it's like, normally in games like this, you just have to learn the mechanics and the mechanics will complement you. No. This really does feel like a 3D Sega game from the early 2000s, because them and Sonic games have this thing in common where there's a bunch of unintended jank, and you have to account for that and learn what the jank is. Otherwise, you're going to be tearing your hair out at all these dumb moments of, like, what happened? I mean, even in that run where I managed to do it, there was a few moments that was like, what is even happening? Oh, man. On the plus side, I think I'm ready for Red Metal Gear Rising Revengeance when I play that now.
Sometime, yes, you are very much ready for what the hell that game's gonna be like.
I always thought Shinobi was a little bit underrated because everyone just talks about Ninja Gaiden, but I guess they both have different sets of problems. Like, Ninja Gaiden's really bad at storytelling, and in the case of Shinobi, especially the early games, they made shit up as they went along. Like, for example, they actually have Spider-Man in one of the 2D games, because for some reason they had the rights to use him, and then later on they were like, wait, shit, we don't have the rights anymore.
How, even?
It is quite the weird trivia story. Something to look up in just a moment.
Alright.
But that's enough of that thing. C rank, I don't even care. Fuck the secrets, I don't even care.
Even for the secret thing, everything else much easier.
Although, on the other run I did, which took way freaking longer, somehow I got an A. I don't know how. On that last bit for the A, but anyway. Goodbye, game. Probably deleting you from my hard drive now. I mean, selling the disc. Yes. There.